Cookie Lover, hey, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Give me just 1 second. The stream is starting in just 1 second. I'm just now notifying the Discord. Let me know how everything sounds. Let me know if it's too loud, if it's... I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Let me know how everything is. Yo, what's up, Rykos Lover? Hey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping into the stream. I don't think I caught you in the last one. Oh, it's Lily. Okay, it's Lily. I was gonna say, I don't think I saw you in the last stream, but... Well, Lily, actually, you weren't even in the last stream. You forgot to come last time. Or you were busy. But it's good to actually have you this time. I'm excited. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna send the link to somebody real quick. So, yeah, send the link to your friends, share it around a little bit. Let's see if we can get 10 people in the stream. Right now we have 3 people. Let's see if we can get 10. We only need 7 more people. But it'd be cool if we had like 10 people watching this. You're the best, Lily. You're literally one of my favorite people in the Discord. You're so fucking supportive. I love it. Alright. So, without further ado... Hey, we've got 4 people right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Let's get the show on the road. Let's load our game. So last time we played all the way up to the part. We made our first poem, and I kind of hit some points with my best friend. I forget what her name is, but it's the girl on the layout. It's the girl that's closest to my avatar. I hit some points with her last time, and I didn't mean to. All right. So, now we're going to make our poem. Let's do Aura, since Lucario. Let's do Imagination. Let's do Charm. Let's go with... I'm pretty calm. I think I'm a pretty calm person. Awesome or vibrant? Awesome or vibrant? Let's go with awesome. Pleasure, happiness, playground, puff of fear, hard comfort. I'm a pretty comforting person. I'm not fluffy. Extraordinary? I'm thinking of going with that. Party. Ooh, extraordinary. I'm gonna go with extraordinary. Determination? We gotta stay determined. Catch that Undertale reference. Sweet. I'm pretty sweet. Uncontrollable. I like that one. I like uncontrollable. Uncontrollable lust. Okay. I'm thinking Destiny or anime. Let's go with anime. I don't know. These ones kind of suck. Let's go dream. These all kind of suck. Question. I'm pretty... Forgive or silly? I'm pretty silly. Memories. I like that one. I love going on adventures. Got some pretty good judgment. Do I know anything about DOKIIIIII other than what you played already? Nope, I have no idea. I mean, the only thing that I know is that it gets crazy later on. And I don't know. I just know that it gets fucking crazy later on, and it's not what I expect. I haven't gotten spoiled. I don't know what happens. I just know that it gets crazy. I'm fucking amazing. And sugar. All right, we're done making our poem, so let's see what we got today. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here in the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Sayori, yeah, she's the one who apparently I hit a couple of her points last time. Hi Dan. So, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you into a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Nah, I'm not really hungry. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really, I just wanted to look at it. She nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She then turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the classroom. So you're either not hungry or you wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just, something in my book. Yuri, tell Dan to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before. Yo, Lily, thank you for joining the Lil Fam. I appreciate it. Lily, is that must be your other account, huh? You wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, you just get smacked the fuck up? Something smacked Sayori in the face until it was onto her desk. What was... That sounded like that hurt. A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Natsuki, you little bitch. I'm Lily, and that's Lily. So we've got 2 Lilies in the chat right now. Oh man, which one's which? Give me 1 second. I just saw that tweet. Again, I appreciate it, Lily. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears off the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arm around her. Ah, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away safely. That's kind of funny. Monika's best girl. Wait, I'm so confused. Is there actually... I'm so... Lily, are you talking on 2 accounts? Oh. Oh, is there... Oh, there's 2 people that are Lily in the chat? I'm genuinely confused. I thought Lily from my Discord had 2 YouTube accounts. I'm so confused right now. This is okay, different person. Okay, so you guys are both Lily. That's funny. My apologies. That's funny. You're the one who put Buffsuki in the Discord. I know now. Okay. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Yeah? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the classroom. Where's Monika anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. I'm from the Squid Squad server. Okay. Alright, alright. I get it now. There's too many lilies to go around. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quickly glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bells ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played piano music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah, hey. Well, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monika smiles sweetly. I like that. I don't know why, but I like that pose. I didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that. By the way, we have 6 viewers right now. Shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can get 4 more people. Let's hit 10. That'd be cool. This is my second Doki Doki stream. If you guys subscribe to the channel, you'll get caught up with the rest of the streams that I'm going to be doing. But anyways, with enough shameless plugs, I'm going to continue. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Dan! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Dan to get to the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Alright, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready? I feel like something's gonna go down. I feel like a kiss or something's gonna go down. Yeah, no spoilers. I'm not that far into the game. I just wrote the second poem. I fell behind Sayori and hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of a lecture, or a literature, I'm sorry. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Well, is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Well, of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Dan, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you said, the lines of poems are like, between my feet. The last remaining flowers beacons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing in the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once preposterous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that in a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Ah, don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Well, yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey, Dan, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. Ooh, some alone time. I see Sayori, I smile. She's a cinnamon bun. She's too precious. Protect at all costs. I feel like that's like a hint at something. Some shit's gonna happen to Sayori. Not like this, dude. Come on. I feel like I'm gonna end up kissing her, though. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So, going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. But at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her. Aw, man, she's just a mess right now. You alright? My forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. I'ma kiss her. Ooh. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Yo, that's kind of cute. I feel like I'm hitting more points with her. Reaches from her head to her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Where would I even find ice this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Alright. SP Spamda? Oh, you were spamming so I wouldn't read that? Can I be mod and delete spoilers? I probably will have to mod after this. If that was actually a spoiler, don't look at chat. All right, I'm done looking at chat. I'm not looking at chat anymore. I'm not looking at chat anymore. I'm gonna just keep going. You guys say what you want in the chat. I'm not gonna look. All right. I will. I'm after this stream. I'll start modding people. I didn't think that I was gonna actually like have more than 5 people watching the stream, so or that moderation would even be necessary just yet. But I'll probably have to start doing that in the next stream. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I noticed Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left her. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they're already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. Hand Sayori a bottle of apple juice. Yo, OP Gamer, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your head, you idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Dan, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing up the things that you did. But sometimes when I tried to do the things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. And I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and was afraid of getting into trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in some way it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess it's just what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Dan, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we end up for college or even after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been like this all. Yeah, I can't fucking read right now. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Do we actually have to, if people are actually spoiling the game, I'll just do moderation right now. I don't know if it's bad right now because I haven't really been looking at chat, but I don't know. Let me know if I should just do a quick mod right now or if I should just wait until a little bit. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah, she closes her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump without much success. Okay, I'll do a quick mod when I have to do the next poem. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. It's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my head on the shelf. Well, anyways, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right... She glances around herself. I forgot that... Bruh, come on. Come down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Ah, it sounds like you ended up getting all the work, Dan. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everybody. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed slightly, I return to my seat. Alright, no worries, cookie lover. Let's show it to Monica first. Hi again, Dan. How's the reading going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy with you applying yourself. So maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing you. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everybody, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. It's not like I'm unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. OP gamer. Yikes. Okay, this is dark already. Save me. The colors. They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless... I don't know what that is. A company? Of meaningless noise. The noise. It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing. Shine... Cuisine tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Why is it like that? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way that I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of feeling. Wait, what? Save and load. Dude, I missed the bit. Go back and start the stream again. Tree, I'm sorry. You gotta be on that notification squad, my guy. I posted in my Discord twice about it. Unless you just turned mentions off. Or a conversation with reader. But nothing's actually been going down, Tree. Not a lot has been going on. I talked with Sayori a little bit, and we went to go get some of the poster items, and she ended up smacking her head off the table. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. And when that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Monica, you crazy. You starting to like... Monica, you crazy. You giving out hints now. I feel like that was a spoiler or that was foreshadowing. But just gonna let you guys know, I am not going to save and reload any checkpoints. I'm gonna save when I'm done playing the game, but whatever happens, happens. Because I know some crazy shit happens, and like I could just go back and reload my save, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna fucking YOLO it, and just whatever happens, happens. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with my girl. Let's go with Nasuki. Well, that's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, well, wait, maybe that was a compliment. Well, I'm glad to see somebody recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Well, now she's just being a little cocky. Something tells me that Nasuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own ways. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Yo, Nazuki's kind of a bitch. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. And that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. So what if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has horrible hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. And the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everybody. Yikes. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that it was the best that I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people to recognize that how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course it's about everybody who thinks That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some sort of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid to tell people, and something that you're afraid to find out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I actually 100% totally agree on this. If you like something weird, or like, you know, I'm going to use this for example. If somebody's a furry or something like that, like, who cares? Just let them be who they are. Or, like, this is kind of a controversial subject. I'm going to bring it up really quickly, but I don't want to talk about it in the chat at all. Like, if somebody's gay, who cares? Just let them be gay. If you don't want them hitting on you, then just make it clear. But then again, not every gay person wants to find you attractive or something like that. So just let them do their own thing. If somebody hurts or somebody starts hitting on you and you don't like it, just say, hey, I'm not really into that. Just say it in a nice, respectful way. You don't have to be mean or rude about it. Like, I don't know. Just let people be the people that they are. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. Yeah, the good shit hasn't started yet. The game is giving you spoilers? Fourth wall breaking. She knows you're playing a game. Nobody replied, so just Monica. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Yo! Okay, yo, we hit 10 viewers! Oh, it went back down to 9. Damn it. We had 10 viewers, though. I appreciate that, dude. That's fucking sick. We had 10 people up in here. That's nice. For a Doki Doki stream, the only other streams that I get more than 10 people on is Smash streams. So this is cool that we've got about 10 people. So you guys actually want to see me stream this games. And it really makes me happy that you guys want to see me stream this. I'm super excited. But without further ado, let's continue a little bit. I'm going to grab a quick drink. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Let's go with my girl, Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to do a little bit more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning into a bunch of gears. Just try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader into your mind. It's just a very intimate experience. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you would like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote today? And she timidly hands me her poem. I can't read her fucking handwriting. It's too hard. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange tendencies of... I don't know what that says. Something human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon is fed and always will come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the... I don't know what that is. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, a wage. The moon in... I can't fucking read cursive, dude. This sucks. Its phase and effects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon comes excited. Oh, and perhaps I'm meeting, projecting my emotions into a newly sophisticated animal. The raccoon has taken a following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows more excitement. A lush of blood, classic something conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. Nasuki makes cupcakes, Buffsky makes energy drinks. Nah, so I already didn't leave class early. She's still here. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poems as canvas to express my vivid imaginary, conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take that as face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I just wanted to express the way that it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Nasuki also write something about that? Something about being ridiculed for a strange interest? Yeah, she did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. Well, she's right. I mean, did she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person that would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would have hated myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Now finally for my girl, Sayori. Dan, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not really hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one that feels that way, so... no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that's it. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about this. It's a lot easier to write down poems when I'm thinking about you. Yo! Okay. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. It just means that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I could feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. And we kind of have that weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Dan, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you've completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening to me anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? She snapped it. Oh, she broke her pencil. She hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Whoa. She bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a bit clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry about it. I'm still sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingy. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend starts feeling a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off the dust on my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time had elapsed. My empty self should use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Yike. Yeah, you didn't really miss much. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't really expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better.
Writing is like magic. You've got some pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always kind of had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more later than a week. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everybody, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if anyone can come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has always been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, and that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing after the event. Ah, sorry. I thought I heard something about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to chant... Excuse me. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to have to let anyone else come up and recite poems as well. Sayori's putting all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole full room full of people. So I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everybody with what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with oneself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with the others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. We all do. And if all of us takes to standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Well, thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Well, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you're fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on with the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, then how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everybody feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply just natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Fanica Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Well, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a piece of paper behind her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables as a fierce and confident woman.
Yeah, I literally know nothing about this game. Yo, Lynn, what's up? Yeah, I'm gonna start modding after this. Once I get to the next poem, I'm gonna start modding. Apparently there has been some spoilers in the chat. I don't think I've really been spoiled much. The only spoiler that I know is saving Sayori. I don't know what that means, but that's the only thing that's been spoiled for me, and I kind of don't like the fact that that's already been spoiled for me. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into her whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around herself, as if she's bewildered even herself. I'm probably just gonna mod... I can't mod yet? What do you mean I can't mod yet? Do I just not have enough stuff on YouTube gaming? I don't know. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud for her, but we are caught so off guard that she must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. They're only Easter eggs. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks over to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it. Think of like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Sayori begins reading her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made for a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like she gets to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew. Through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Dan liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen your poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everybody. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Nizuki? Don't make me go before Dan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Dan lower everyone's standard before I have to do it. Nizuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well just get it over with.
But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I recite and everybody applauses anyways. Sorry I'm not as good as everybody else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more of your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki regrettably gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting... Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little bit. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everybody applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad now, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for the other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everybody for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time of what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort to the club. It makes me feel really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everybody. I think it's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write our poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have to see what the weekend prepares. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'd be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. Yeah, I'm at moderation of the chat. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like this. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Jan. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her own words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well? Yikes. Yo, what's up, bruh? Hello, chat. Hello, Daniel. Hello, my friend. I thought you were working on a project, my guy.
Yuri is very cute, and she's shy, and I like that about her. That tells me that something is actually up with Yuri. I feel like Yuri's got a lot of dark secrets. But the way that chat's been acting lately, I don't really like it with the whole, like, Sayori thing. I feel like I'm getting a little too much spoilers. So I've already made a decision, and I'm going to tell you guys why I'm going to make this decision. I do really like Yuri, and I kind of want to win Yuri over because I think she's really cute. But I'm going to go with Sayori because she's, like, my best friend. And, like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, ditch my best friend. I've got like a soft spot. I got a soft spot in my heart for my best friend. Plus, Sayori's like the type of girl that, like, I personally would like to take care of her because, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I like helping people, and I feel like Sayori kind of needs a little bit of help. Like, the other day when she had, like, toothpaste and, like, her thing was all unbuttoned and, like, she just needed, like, a little bit more babying, a little bit more, like, help. So I'm gonna say that I would still walk on with Sayori. Sayori, you really think that I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. True. Originally, I was gonna go to Yuri or Natsuki, but Natsuki's kind of a bitch, and I still low-key, like, number one's probably Sayori because, like, she's my best friend, and I got, like, I said I got a soft spot for, like, my best friends. She's still kind of cute. I'm not really into short hair girls, but she is an anime waifu. Yuri is more of my type when it comes to look. Like, she's got the long purple hair, she's cute, quiet, and I feel like once you get to know her, she's got some dark secrets, but that's okay. I'm not even gonna look at chat right now because I feel like something was spoiled. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to have really liked going home together. I would just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's this point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation kind of trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, I'm going to save real quick. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to mod 2 people so that there's no more spoilers. So give me a quick minute, guys. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this for a quick second. So Lynn, are you still watching? I'm gonna mod Lynn. I'm gonna get 3 mods. I'm gonna go with Lynn. I'm gonna go with Tree. And I am going to go... He's not gonna be talking much. And then, Well, I think, yeah. And I'm gonna go with my girl Lily. Alright. That's enough mods for now. Alright. So we're back. We're gonna be doing another poem. And again, when it comes to the poems, for those of you who haven't been keeping up that much, when it comes to the poems, I simply just do what I personally like and the words that personally stick out to me. I'm not intentionally getting points to a specific girl because, again, I don't know how this fucking game works. I really know nothing about this game. So even the little bit of spoilers, like the littlest bit of spoilers, mods, I got you guys selected now, so just delete anything that you think is a spoiler. Or even suggestions, like, I just, like, don't suggest me, like, hey, you should start going for Yuri a little bit more. Like, I'm gonna just go with whatever I go with. I'm gonna choose the words that stick out to me personally, and whatever happens in the game happens. There's no saving and reloading. So, let's go. Let's go with tragedy. Ooh, let's go with suicide. Pleasure. Ooh, anxiety or alone. I like alone. This one's gonna be a little bit darker. Precious. Existence. I'm gonna go with aura again. Let's go with empty. We're going a little bit dark here. Massacre. Let's go with friends. Family or dark? Misery. Ooh, I like misery. Climax. Let's go with promise. I got a ping on Discord. Give me 1 second. Do together. Socks. Despise. Hopeless. Is ping that I don't care about. Sadness. Adventure time. Intellectual. Depression. Fear, secretive, or frightening. Secretive. Excitement. And gotta stay determined. That young Undertale reference. Yo, Monica, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Watch out, Dan. Monica watching your entire move. You right. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Actually, I feel like water is just making me more thirsty, so I'm gonna get an actual cup of juice. I will be right back. I'm sorry about the hold up. We're gonna get into this though. Alright, I'm back. I got some orange juice in my Zelda cup. Represent. Can't really see it that well. The light. Well, you guys kind of get the idea of it. Yo, Emerald Gem, thank you. It looks like a lit stream, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's very lit. Alright, I'm taking off the jacket. I feel like today it's going to get a little bit more spicy in Doki Doki Literature Club. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm glad that I started streaming again. You guys are actually making it really worth it for me. Who is best girl? They're all best girls. I also need to fix the chat box thing. Yuri, you must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Nasuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food? You sound kind of a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Yo, that's gross. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Aren't you saying you don't like squid? You, out of all people? I didn't say that I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. If you say it slowly, Monica. You didn't know that about Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Yikes! Could this be where we start getting some shit? Could this be where we're getting some shit? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Hello? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everybody else. Yikes. Did I fuck up? Is everything okay? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry so much about me. I'm fine, you see. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everybody else. Well, alright. I mean, if you say so. I worriedly glance over at Sayori before turning back to everybody else. But the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Dan, what's up? Hey, this might be kind of strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems like a downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm not surprised I'm not the one asking you, Dan. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that's bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem, but I just wanted to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Dan. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori she's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's ever been. You're so funny. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about it and to have fun with everybody else, but that's just impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm not letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's just nothing to do besides wait for Monika. Okay, everybody. So after some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes through reading their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? I was just going to check to see what chat's talking about, but it seems like you guys are just talking about Persona, so I'm just going to continue on with this. But let's show it to Monika first. Hi, Dan. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform to the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought first. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding into my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been she's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Dan, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not, no. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure.
I know how much you care about her. It wouldn't be terrible if something happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. So what could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. I think some juicy shit is starting to come. I think this is like a little bit of hints. We're starting to get to the juicy shit. Like, Monika's been hinting at so much shit right now. Like, something fucking happened last night to Sayori, and she's like bugging out now. Alright. The lady who knows Bruh, this is gonna be more hints, isn't it? The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful day has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look in her eyes to find no one... I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, I know what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible, and I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up the gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into this. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about now, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Yo, that's a hint, isn't it? That's a hint. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can really be disheartening to get lukewarm responses to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, and sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll just want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna share my poem with Yuri next, simply just because I can't ever fucking read her things, so I'm just gonna get hers out of the way. Well done, Dan. You've definitely improved in your writing in the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing a writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monika. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everybody and their writing, and I guess I should do some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Dad? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always have to overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Here we go again. Beach, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray something clouds and an endless engine. The easiest wood to get lost in is one who everyone else's can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will it suddenly wave, or will a sudden wave send you chasing down the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendencies. Turn back, and I abandon my peace and evade at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did make my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like I don't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amazing that we both wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. So I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It could be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yo, Emerald, see ya, man. Or, no, Emerald, you're sticking around. Rykos Lover, I'm gonna go now. You can reach me through Discord if you need to. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I have, okay. Yeah, you can always watch the stream afterwards. The streams will still be publicly for everybody to watch. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's do it, Natsuki. Actually, you're back? Oh, cool. Oh, man. This is seriously a step backwards. Eh? I like your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay, okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure that you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you off after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds up her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. It'll be the beach that washes you away. It'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. It'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, you're your own beach, your own escape. You'll learn to love yourself again. Yikes. Christopher Johnson says hi. Christopher Johnson, bro. What's up, man? Yeah, I feel like I kept writing about the negative thing, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You really can't see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with a I cannot read right now. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being like metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. And lastly, my girl Sayori, I'm gonna see what's up with you today. Your poem better tell me what's Gucci, girl, aight? This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Dan. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything okay? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Dan. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way that Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one exciting I really can't read right now. I've been reading so much that I just can't talk anymore. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Dan? I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everybody else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. She shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts a smile on her face. It's nothing. It's Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everybody, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everybody else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Yikes, I didn't even get to read her poem. A pizza would cheer me up as well. Daniel, you're gonna shit your pants. Yo. We got 12 viewers up in here. What's up, everybody? Oh, man. That was crazy. That was crazy. I'm the type of person that, like, I'm personally, like, looking so deep into that right now. Cry intensifies from the scene from this game. Oh my gosh. Yo, more people are starting to come watch the stream. On my screen it says 11, but on my screen it says 12. But if it's 11, it's 11. Oh, it does say 11 now. Somebody left. Ugh. Oh, man. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yo, that right there is foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different today is that Sayori isn't here. It seems like you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Nasuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well, and she ended up going home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time that she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. Well, what did she say? Anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Nasuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Nasuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Nasuki, stop pouting. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you two when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I wouldn't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? How about that? I love atmosphere. Didn't one of the words I chose was atmosphere? Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways, that just leaves you, Dan. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd really appreciate that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a chance. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting here on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. Dan may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just having an excuse for Dan to... What are you saying? Well, it would be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up for Dan to decide what he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't even gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez, can we settle on this already? Yeah. Dan, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm gonna go... Oh! Alright. Who will I choose? I think it would be kind of fair to go with Sayori, because she's acting kind of strange, and she definitely looks like she needs a friend. On top of the fact that I'm already trying to win her heart over as my best friend and possibly a potential lover. And I honestly can't really choose between three of these girls. I mean, Monica I'm going to kind of just push out of the picture. But Yuri and Natsuki, I can't choose between the two of them. But I can kind of go with Yuri, because she's kind of more my type. Yikes. Not. Okay, chat. Do I go with Yuri or do I go with Sayori? You already know my views on things. Sayori is the best friend, but she's feeling kind of down. But I could also win over Yuri. I can completely switch sides and just go with Yuri. Yuri's hella cute. You're thinking Yuri? Emerald Gem says Yuri. Who else we got for Yuri? Who else we got for Yuri? Let's only spoil Corpse Party. I've never played Corpse Party. Alright. Who do I go with, guys? Tell the Concran says, can you tell the chat I said hi? Sayori. Boob Queen. Follow your heart, Yuri. But Boob Queen, follow my heart. Ah. Cookie Lover. I hate Yuri the most, but therefore I get to see a new scene. Natsuki. I'm not gonna go with Natsuki. It's literally Yuri or Sayori. Pick both. Yeah, you're right. Ah, fuck, I don't know who to pick. Yuri's so cute. Okay, I think Yuri is cuter than Sayori, but I think Sayori needs a friend. You know what I'm gonna do? Just Monica. Fuck Monica. Alright. Not Natsuki. You're right. Natsuki and Monica are out. It's Yuri and Sayori. Oh,
I feel like Sayori's like kind of depressed and like she's gonna kill herself if I don't go with her, if I don't help her. Yuri sucks. Alright, fuck, I'm gonna go with Sayori. I mean, if it's not going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the... Motherfucker! Okay, I can't even choose her. Then I'm going with Yuri. Alright, then I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying, So you'll be helping Yuri then, Dan? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle all the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a bit. Do you feel the same way, Dan? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everybody in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Dan picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So... I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature, and I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not really good at it. I'm so sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something and Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal about nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. And with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone picks up their things, and I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Dan? Yeah? Turn around. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, actually you're right. I can't believe that even slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes? Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping at your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Okay, in that case, that won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I choose you to help with you because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out whenever you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. And that's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I'm about to walk home with Yuri, eh? Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. Alright. Play more Legend of Zelda? I will be playing Zelda. I will be streaming some Zelda Gaming Kid. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will be doing some Zelda streams in the near future. Will you be hanging around with Sayori later? I'm not sure. Drinks begin. Yikes. Is this where the good shits happens? I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. Give me just 1 second, guys. Yo, Gaming Kid, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I already subbed. Nice, Emerald Gem, thank you. I still appreciate the fact that you've already subbed. You should play more Barbie Adventure. Yikes, I might have to decline your offer on that one, Tree. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt at all that she'll open a bit when it's just two of us. Maybe we'll even... Meanwhile, we've been texting each other occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we touched each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply just entering each other's house like we're family. Yikes. Oh. I feel like she killed herself. I feel like she committed Sudoku. Oh, fuck. Alright. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Just to add a little bit more tension to this scene, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick and put this on hold. I will be right back, because I feel like some crazy shit is about to happen. Hold up. I'll be right back. She overslept again. Yikes, what does that mean? Tree, that better not be a spoiler. Alright. You ready, guys?
You just say tech. That's how I know some shit is about to go down. Hold on, let me actually turn the light on too. Hey. Alright. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Bro, she didn't kill herself. Bro, she's just chilling. She don't even give a fuck. I thought she killed herself. They hyped it up too much. Hi, Dan. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Yo, you want what I just noticed? I shouldn't say this on stream, but I could see that she's got a thigh gap. Anyways, there's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over this in like a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you, Sayori. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Wait, how do you know that? How do you know that? Unless Monica told you. Yo, I predicted that. How do you know that? Exactly. Exactly. How do you know that? Monica... What? Bro, I literally just predicted everything. I said, how do you know that? Monica must have told you. It's only natural for you to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. Somebody on my Steam account just popped up and it said... It was a funny username. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? She smiles, but she's shaking her head. That's no good, Dan. Why can't it just be like how it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. She gives an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Dan. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say, aren't you, Dan? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is it to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I want to make everyone happy. Without everyone worrying about me, I'm completely in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori has kept this from me the entire time that I have known her? Yikes. Looks like some spoilers is happening. And I appreciate the mods for deleting the messages, but if OP Gamer continues to spoil things, I believe you can put them on timeout. Yeah, you can just go ahead and like time people out. It's fine. Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this before? I almost feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Hold on 1 second. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could have supported you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be so cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but excuse me again. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my forehead. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everybody else. Helping everyone be happy together is one of the best things for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads me to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Dan. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped, as if anything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears start coming. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart, hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab her by the shoulders. This time, I pull her tight, embrace. Dan? Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Dan? Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't. Dan, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you at least have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. It'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, she finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. She lets me go, and as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah? She wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plays. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, she shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. Yikes. I need to go download more resources. Spoil and you die. Literally, if you spoil in my stream, you die. I should make it where it's like, if you send more than 2 spoilers, you should just fucking get banned, and you just can't talk. Especially with this game, where like, I don't know anything. I don't know shit. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. It would really be I would really be embarrassed for you to see my room as a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Well, that would have been more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist as the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of her wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if she's making sure to keep track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know. Mood, lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although, many will stop just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forgive that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little bit. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. She goes through her bag, and she pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, and I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. She takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through the small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? This is a jasmine essence oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that'd be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust you with anything. She smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself.
She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it right over there. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of the passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. She giggles with red cheeks. She's blushing, my guys. No talk about World War II and such, please. Netflix and chill. Yo, what the fuck is going on in chat right now? But we've got almost 15 viewers, so that's hype. I only wanted to reach 10 today, but hey man, if we reach 20, that would be fucking sweet. I'm glad, dude. This has been a fun-ass stream. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Dan. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you write once I finish cutting the ribbons. Okay. Sitting on the floor together, just the two of us getting to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, she looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Yikes, that's a big red flag. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how you get nervous about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? She relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. She hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hand. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of the sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Dan, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Yo. Yo, Gaming Kid, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Catch my next stream. I will be streaming this again soon. I'm obviously not going to finish the game today, but I'll be streaming it again soon. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, guys, the stream, if you guys have to leave the stream now, don't worry about it. If you go back to my channel, I will have the whole thing recorded and it'll be public for everybody to watch. So go ahead and watch it. If you're missing out on stuff right now, you can go back and check it out. Alright. But seriously, it cuts through skin like it's paper. Like, hello, that is a huge big red flag. Oh no. A small drop of blood tickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah, she stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're quite squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and she licks the wound. Yuri, yo. So she's into knife, it cuts like paper, and she licks the blood. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instantly pull my hand back. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. She lowers her head and face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it did take me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'd do it anyways. He's gonna give her his finger back to her. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Dan, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Dan. She giggles. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all side by side. It looks better than expected, but it will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. And okay, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was this kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put in each of the tablets. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in just a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than the full cups. Put them onto a plate to catch any paint that drips, and then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and putting it back under her arm. So she cuts. I think she cuts. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. She hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look really nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. Well, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. She stops painting for a moment and thinks to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply just sharing the experience with something can make me happy. I kind of feel the same way. She smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. She leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, sorry. She reels back quickly, and I quickly lift my hands up in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got some paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, and then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Yo. Okay. She looking hella cute right now. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but she suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, huh? Just for a little bit longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand against her neck. She looks into my eyes, an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face becomes much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. She slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. I didn't forget I'm streaming. I'm still here? What do you mean? Dan.exe stopped working. What do you mean, my guys? I'm still chilling. I just done a simple text. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that has just transpired. There we go. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I've finished filling the night sky with the white dots as it looks through the stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's really pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add lettering now? No, not yet. It needs to dry first. Well, that's true. But that won't take a while. Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then you have to bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think that there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about the time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we had had an extra time after finishing the work. Well, she thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. I'm sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? I don't know who these people are that you guys are like Yuri or Yaoi, Tiga or Natsuki. I don't know. I only know the girls.
Yeah, so? Shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all of her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm just glad I could help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. She fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can hang out, or go somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful. She takes a step closer to me and then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Yo! Yo! She was about to kiss me, but Sayori's chilling. Yikes, dude. Yo. That's nuts. Yikes. Eh? Hi, Dan. Sayori. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Dan. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together once the festival starts tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, she hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down her face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any pain anymore. But, she looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Dan? I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down her arm and squeeze her hand on my arm. Do you remember how I said I'll always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Also, I'm listening to Corpse Party OST. Hopefully I'm not the only mod left. You might be. Yikes. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, yikes. Yo. Do I friend zone her or do I waifu her up? Oh no, what do I do?
Fuck, I don't know what to do. Yo, okay. Here's my thought process on this. She's super depressed, and I really want to care for her. She's also been my best friend forever, and falling in love with your best friend is probably, in the long run, the best thing you can do, because if you think about it, your best friend is somebody that you know so well, and like, you guys would just get along. You guys already get along, so why not take it a step further? But on the other side, Yuri is fucking cute as hell, and she's shy and timid, but she likes knives and shit like that, and she's been hinting more at like some sketchy shit. I also kind of feel like if I friend zone her, she's gonna kill herself. Ah, man. Okay. Alright. I am, Oh, where's my mouse? Alright. Which one will it be? Saving is for pussies. You're right, dude. I'm not saving. I'm not saving. I'm just going straight for it. But you want to know what I'm going to choose? For the guys who saw my stream the last stream that I did, you would know my feelings towards Sayori and how I feel about her. You'll also know that Yuri was my second choice for a girl. I love her. That's my girl. She's my girl. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. And she wraps her arms tightly around me. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold her in my arms and pull her closer. Yo, that's cute. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel her grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would have been the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sarah and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? Yo! You want to know something kind of funny, though? Hashtag wise decision. Roll in Bowser's airship and go save Sayori. Listen to this, though. Sayori, if you look on the stream, she is the character that is closest to my avatar, to my logo. That is saying something. That is saying something. It was meant to be. It's destiny. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always been. So, she's confusing. This right here is why I hate girls. Because they're so fucking confusing. Like, she wanted me, I tell her I want her, and now she's like, no. Like, what? This literally is like real life events. I don't know how many times this has actually happened to me, where it's like, this is what you want, I do it, but it's, excuse me, it's still the wrong thing. And if we really are a couple, I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Jan. She glazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what she's saying by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do, and that's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can confront her, I keep wondering if I should be doing the same or more something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way that they were. But with that, is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. That means I like Monica the least. I can't watch this again. No spoiler, but just straight up save. So like, all right. No save? What do I do? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do though? Without anybody even like telling me what to do right now, I'm going to save. So let's do that real quick. Cause it's been a while since I saved. I'm gonna save real quick. It's the day of the festival. If I go to history, what's history? Oh, that's history of the text. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. It's getting kind of late for me, as well it is for a lot of you in the chat right now. I'm going to end the stream in just a couple minutes. I want to say some final words to the stream, some of my thoughts on the game, and just a couple things to wrap it up. So just know that I'm going to be ending the stream probably in about like 5 to 10 minutes. So let's do a little bit of a recap of what happened in this stream. I wrote the second poem, and Sayori started acting really weird. And then I went over to her house, and she finally confessed that she has depression, like really bad depression. And then I had Yuri over, and Yuri kind of got a little bit creepy. She pulled out some knives. She licked the blood from my hand. She's fucking crazy, to be honest. And then Sayori kind of got jealous and thought that, you know, some shit was happening between us, which it almost did. And she came back and we confessed our love to her, and then she said she did it back, but then she was still being confused. She wasn't happy anymore. She's still sad. She doesn't want us to act like a couple. She wants us to act like how we've been acting, which is kind of understandable, but it's also kind of sad at the same time. Like, now that we're a couple, like, we should act like a couple, but we still have that friendship for each other, because how relationships work is I would probably say the first year and a half of the relationship, I would say, is like the romance period, where it's like you guys are kind of up each other's butt all the time, you're saying I love you all the time, you're fighting, you're trying not to get on each other's nerves. Everything is just happy hunky-dory. But then later on, you guys kind of become more of best friends that are just like there for each other, and they're your lover and the person that you want to spend the most time with and things like that. but you act more like friends, and you're not like up each other's ass. You're not clingy all the time. You're not sending "I love you" texts all the time. So in the long run, I think it's better. I personally would prefer that romance section and then get into the friendship level. But she kind of just wants to keep it going and make things the same way. At least get to the next part. No, I'm stopping right now. I feel like if I keep going, I'm not gonna stop, because I feel like we're starting to get to the good shit, and leaving it off on a cliffhanger would probably be the best on my end. So now you guys definitely have to come back for the stream again. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, so I'm sorry, we're going to have to wait until Monday, but I'll definitely stream on Monday. So to keep up with the stream, if A, you've missed part 1, or B, you've missed part of this stream and you want to go back and see some of the things and choices that I've made, the VODs are on the YouTube channel. 3, if you want to stay tuned and catch the next stream on Monday, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Seriously, subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on. If you don't want to turn notifications on, that's completely fine. But the next best thing you can do is join the Discord. In the Discord, we'll be talking a little bit more about it. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might import some DOKIIIII emotes into the Discord. Also in the Discord, like, I just sit there, I chill, I talk. You'll get notified whenever I post YouTube videos or whenever I go live on YouTube streaming again. I really think that's the best way. You'll never miss a stream. You'll get to catch what happens next. A link to the Discord is down below in the description. So yeah. With that being said, I feel like telling Sayori that I love her was probably the best decision, because I feel like if I told her that I didn't love her, she would have killed herself. That's kind of what people are making it seem like to me. Like, I think she would have killed herself. So I think I made the right choice. I also think I made the right choice by telling my best friend that I love them, because it's just the best kind of relationship you'll ever have. You've got an email for me? You wish you've had Discord? Hey, if you don't have Discord, you can also follow me on Twitter, but turn on notifications for the channel. You'll get notified whenever I go live. I usually make an announcement about an hour before the stream starts. It's like putting down a book 2 pages from the next chapter. Come on. I know, I'm sorry. I have to, though. I have to. I'll donate $100 if you continue. OP Gamer, I'm sorry, but I'm not a sucker for money. I also can't trust you, but, you know, you don't have to donate money to me. It's literally just showing your, you know, you're just helping the stream out a little bit. If you want to donate money, go right ahead. The link is down there. Donations aren't mandatory at all. You don't have to donate, but donations do go to helping the stream. I'm thinking of getting like the soundproof foam things. I also want to get a green screen and like a couple other things. So whenever you do donate, don't think you're just putting money in my pocket, because the money you put in my pocket is actually just going back to the stream to make it a lot better. Or yeah, use the browser version, but I highly suggest it. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful night. I know it's kind of late for a lot of you guys, so I'm gonna stop streaming. But again, I'll be back Monday. If you're in the Discord, you will know about what time I'm thinking of streaming. But I'm not allowed. Damn. All right. Well. And no chargeback, niggas. If you're a fan of Etika, you know that no chargeback. But alright, guys, I hope you guys all have a wonderful night and sleep tight, knowing my choices that I've made in Doki Doki.